All right, everyone. This is DJ's Letting Loose. I'm Terry, the host, as well as I'm bad at live shows.
Yeah, I can tell. Wow. Hi. Whoa, that was really zoomed in. Hey, it's me.
It's me,
Pat Mayhem. I'm Pat Mayhem. Yes.
And I'm Brandon. So
hey,
yeah, we're all
that
here.
Dude, hi.
Yeah, we're all here.
Yep.
Whoa.
So this is a new version of a show that we've done in the past on YouTube called DJ's Letting Loose. But now it's DJ's Letting Loose live. So
that gives us a whole new scary meaning now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. If you're interested in weird stories, today might be the day that you enjoy your life here.
I'll tell you what, before we even get started, I'm going to tell you the quality of this just seems so much better than it did last time.
Yeah, well, we were running off of one webcam and and
it was like all the way back here.
3 normal microphones just chilled out on a table on little tripods. So yeah, the quality's already better.
Did you go back and watch some of those videos?
I haven't watched one of those videos in probably about 2 hours.
I don't know what to say about that.
I thought my editing was all right, but it's definitely gotten better since then. Luckily, I'm not doing any of the DD today.
No, thanks. That's me.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Just because you forgot is not my problem.
I'm completely devoid of responsibility.
Yeah,
for this.
You're not the
this
host.
This is interesting. I don't know how to feel about this.
You are just here for the ride.
Yep. That's all right, though.
So we're gonna do quick introductions for our show here.
Who are you?
I'm Terry. Aliases include
Terry.
My aliases include DJ Terror for entertaining, for DJing and karaoke and all that. When I'm at a haunted house, because I work in the haunt season at haunted houses, it's Surgeon Shank, The Wanderer, anything that I can come up with.
Skeleton.
Send shivers down my spine. But yeah, so I've got all sorts of different aliases for haunting, and then I've been in the industry for almost 9 years now. So
Wow, you sound like a seasoned veteran.
yeah, well, I've been haunting for as long too. So I've been doing.
You scare
entertaining
more people
all
than
the
you
time.
think.
I hope so. It's the look I go for.
Wait,
I mean, hell.
there's a crack on the screen. Did you see it?
Oh God.
Why do you think people are starting to log out? They're like, no, get out of there.
Yeah, I'm one scary guy. I got like male pattern baldness going. I'm like, I'm getting older by
Why'd
the
you said
second.
that?
Why did I say that? Because I'm letting loose. Who's going next?
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
right there. I'm the
guy that's
TD,
pointing
so
at me.
I get to say who
Fine.
goes.
I am Pat Mayhem, DJ Pat Mayhem, also known as Pat Mayhem.
Hi,
Thanks,
Pat.
Terry.
How
Thanks.
how long has it been for you since you've had a drink here?
I'm going on 1 week of soberness.
Of sobriety.
Sobriety.
Nice.
Thanks. I just outed myself as an alcoholic. Great. That's perfect.
Well, you are Irish.
You. I've been in the industry. Okay, what is this? 2021. So I've been in the industry for 12 years,
Nice.
and mostly DJing. I do a lot of trivia work. Lately, been podcasting, just like you guys.
Yeah.
So I don't haunt though. I don't do
thought
the
you
whole
did.
haunt scene. No, my family does the haunt scene, but I don't. I like going through the houses.
Okay.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I would probably get great enjoyment out of scaring the bejesus out of people. But
Awesome.
how about you over there, Mr. Technical Director?
Has such a term to it. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it's
Weird.
a lot of important stuff you got to do. It's responsibilities, which you
It's
should
a
be
whole
used
lot
to
of
by
button
now.
pressing.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Anyways, so my name's Brandon Stray. I go by DJ Stray. That's pretty much the only alias I have.
I'm like the only one with a lot of aliases because of my other industries.
I'm Pat Man.
Oh, I'm also Tourettio or Air Lover.
That's real.
I heard Tourette's. I heard Tourette's.
So did I.
So if he's just randomly talking the best out with something like this, I think don't be alarmed.
Hey, I take offense. I do have a tick. It's my neck.
My uncle
I
has
have
a
seen
tick,
that.
so I have no
Yeah.
problem with that. My uncle has a tick.
I wasn't.
I have a
making-
tick, but I had to get it removed. So
Fun fact: ticks aren't insects. Did you know that?
I think I did know that. You do know that you have to counterclockwise, like you're unscrewing a cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lighter works really well too. Put a lighter
You're the
up to his
stray over there. I'm sure you've got plenty.
No, I get fleas.
Oh, okay.
It's
Anyways,
not tick season.
Right. I've been in the industry for I had to do the math. I've been in the industry for 16 years.
Good. Ah.
I am the rookie out of the three of us, and I've
Hey.
been in for almost 9 years.
You got to remember who brought you into this world.
If you're talking
I can
about who
take you
brought
out.
me,
Into this industry.
well, if you're talking about who brought me into this, it was Ian.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of trained you up.
Yeah.
I think we all had a part in it.
Neither of you get the responsibility of getting me in.
No, but the same person that got you into it got me into it.
Yeah,
So
I know.
there. How about that?
It's like
Yeah.
you two are brothers.
Blech.
There are worse people that could be.
Actually,
together. Okay.
What was the other questions I was supposed to answer?
I think you hit them all.
Did I? Okay, cool.
Good job.
That was actually another DJ.
Oh, really?
Even.
Well, you just reminded me I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
I turned
Mine
it off
lives.
to make sure. Oh my gosh.
Mine lives on silent.
So this show is all about us just telling stories and having
Letting
fun.
loose and having fun.
Yeah.
I promise I won't bring in Chubby Bunny.
Maybe.
Oh,
we
no.
Might, we might bring in some internet memes or something.
Dude,
in the
we can't do
future.
those live. We were able to edit out all the bad stuff. All the
We might be doing some different skit videos or something in the future. I've got a couple ideas, but
That scares me.
I would love some help with these ideas.
Well,
Whether it
now
be
we
from
have
you
an
guys.
actual full-blown studio, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit different. Remember, we were doing this in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lugging all the equipment up to your house, and I remember we used to drive we probably drove your wife nuts because she had to make sure everything was clean.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to take the dining room table out.
On top of that, we'd have to turn the air conditioner off during the summer because it was too noisy. So it would get
Yes.
sweltering hot in there. Like we'd be dripping sweat, and we're like, "Oh my god, we need to cut. We need to turn this AC on." And
Yep.
we'd all be hovering around it like, "Oh, please get cold."
I remember holding the shirt up over and be like, okay.
I'm like the biggest
Am
guy
I
in
the
the
weird
room.
one here?
I'm like the biggest guy in the room, and I would be sitting there shirtless, wringing my shirt out the window, like, this isn't healthy for us, guys.
See, my favorite part of doing that at my house was every time my kid
You didn't
would-
have to do anything.
No,
That's what
my
your favorite
kid would
part-
randomly walk in.
Oh yeah,
Well, didn't we have her on one of the episodes?
Did
we did.
I think?
We did. I think we also caught her foot in the zombie episode, the outbreak,
Yes, we did.
where we knocked the camera.
How did
over.
we ever get him out of the tundra?
We never even explained that.
We
I mean,
didn't.
it wasn't.
We fell out before we could get him thawed
He
out.
just kind of showed back up.
Thanks. Before you
It's Halloween. Brandon's back. He's a ghoul to haunt us.
He's actually pretty frozen right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. I'm just kidding. So yeah, we have an actual
Cold
studio
as
now,
ice.
so I think that'll be kind of cool.
Yep.
And again, we have some watchers on YouTube right now, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you give us a chat and see if we can't. Maybe we'll respond for something. Actually,
your wife replied with yes, yes, you did. Like yeah,
she's happy to have us out of the house. She's like, yes, I can do it in the studio where I don't have to touch it.
I think it was more about
The annoying part.
the child.
No, she was talking about how we used to annoy her.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fair.
Because I remember on a Monday, she'd be like, gosh, God dang it, I gotta clean my house. You got those idiots coming over.
She really called us. She really called us idiots.
Yes,
I may have.
she did it to our faces.
Hey,
Where were you?
You know,
Oh, yeah, you're right. You were frozen.
Both of you, of all people, know that my wife will not sugarcoat things for you two. Ever.
I had a kid. No, you want to talk about not
You had a
sugarcoating
kid?
it?
Wow.
I did not know that. I
didn't know this.
I know somebody has baby brain, but I did not know that you already had a kid.
So
Wait.
I was at the haunt last night, and after everything was done, this girl who literally gets called the Demon Girl. I'm not kidding you. She is called Demon Girl. She's about like 8 or 9, so not much older than yours, or not much younger than yours.
Yeah.
And she's talking about how our friend Pappy, after he takes off his clown mask, it looks so different. Like he looks younger and his face is so small. And I'm like, that's really rude to say that his face is small, right? Now, he's not a big guy either. He's a really small guy, and he's an awesome guy, though, as I cover up for me saying the same thing she did. But she kept saying, he's got a really small face. I'm like, his face is just slightly bigger than yours. You got a small face. And she goes, yeah, at least I don't have a hamburger face. I'm like, what? She's like, you got a fat hamburger face.
Wow.
I'm like, what? What is that?
Wow.
You want to talk about being rude? And her dad walks up to me and goes, I told her never to be nice to people if they're not being nice. I'm like, I was being like correct about things.
Cool. We got what is that? What is that guy's name from McDonald's?
The Hamburglar?
Hamburglar.
Oh, the Hamburglar, yeah.
That's Terry.
Actually, the
you can
Hamburglar
add that to
doesn't
your
have,
alias.
The Hamburglar isn't the hamburger
It's
face.
not the-
That's Mayor McCheese.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
Yeah, Mayor McCheese.
And I'm Grimace.
You big, fat, and purple.
You need to be purple. That's
Right,
what
I'm in
you
the
should have
wrong
dressed.
color.
That's what you should have dressed up for Halloween as.
All
Come
right.
on. Anyways, so Terry, you are the one leading this entire episode, well, this entire project. So I'm going to throw one at you. I'm going to throw you a curveball because you had us answer questions and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
What do you expect out of this YouTube live video? And, what do you expect our listeners, our
Do you want
watchers?
the honest answer or the appropriate answer?
That's
There's
a
a
scary
difference?
thought.
There is a difference. So the appropriate answer would be, I would hope that we can continue to grow our audience and have people interact with us and be able to enjoy this material together.
Yay!
The real answer is, I have learned in this industry, expect nothing. Hope for the best. Expect nothing.
That sounds oddly very similar to the military.
All right, Pat, what do you expect out of this show?
Hilarities. That's really
That's
it.
that's a comedy bar.
True. Yes. No, seriously, it is the same thing with our podcast. I expect funny, fun moments to ensue that make people want to come back and watch, or whatever it is that they do, listen, watch. I know probably my wife, she's got this logged in and she's off doing something else in the house.
Oh, she's watching now. I mean,
That's I mean, like I said, she's got it on, but she's
watching.
probably doing something. She does this with our podcast when we were going live. She would put it on and then she would go do something, but she can still listen. So I know a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that on YouTube, period.
Yeah.
So
I do.
whatever we can do that's going to be funny enough or entertaining enough to make people come back.
okay.
What about
Cool.
you over there?
Well, thank you for throwing it back to me. Well,
Whoa.
the DJ. It's swish. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, bro.
No, the DJ industry is pretty rough because a lot of people don't realize what goes on behind scenes. So I think that this I don't know, what do you call it? This live stream every other Saturday, right?
Every other Saturday.
Minus a couple. I think the YouTube
stand
stream.
corrected. Sorry.
I think that it'll hopefully be able to show people what goes on behind scenes and how much work we actually do. And not only that, get some stories that,
Oh, you want to do some BTS?
yeah, no, what?
Behind the scenes.
Oh, I was
wait.
saying BTS.
Pervert.
Whoa!
What a pervert.
Smooth like butter.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is all Brandon's fault.
So for instance,
Oh,
okay,
no,
wait.
Your wife is flat on the couch, by the way.
For instance, this is what happens, and this is live. Remember the phone call that came in earlier?
Yeah.
It's another entertainment company. Okay, got a last minute call from a bar that needs a DJ to do karaoke 8 to midnight tonight in Willoughby. Literally comes through tonight. They need a DJ. So on air, you want a DJ tonight? You're the only one available.
I has company coming over.
That's a very inappropriate
But that's
way to
no.
ask
I'm just
somebody that
I'm just
question.
saying.
It's
I'm
just
just
not
saying.
appropriate on live.
I know. I can't
Put
believe
you
he
on
just
a
threw
really
me
big
on the spot.
I'm just saying that that's the kind of stuff that goes on in the industry, and it's stuff like that.
So essentially, your goal is to give people a glimpse into what goes on that they don't see when we're
Yeah, why not?
performing.
He wants to
Why
lift
not?
the curtain and show everyone what's behind it.
Yeah.
Let me go get the curtain. Hold on.
We used to have them right here, remember? Remember the studio? They were like right here. There was all curtains here, and then there was a big backdrop, and everything was all open. It sounded like crap.
Yeah.
So like, hey, how you doing? Do it. I have the effect on there. I can turn it on, but
Please don't.
it sounds like you're in a big auditorium.
So the way you can get a hold of us to at least let us know what you're thinking or anything, you can get us on Facebook, All About Your Entertainment. We'll have a Facebook page up here shortly for it, probably in the next week or so. Or you can email us. It's lettinglooselive@gmail.com. Brand new email just for this, Letting Loose Live. I'll be checking it every week. Make sure anything that comes through I can get in.
You're only going to check it once a week?
No, I'm going to check it more often, but I don't assume that I'm going to get emails right now.
Letting Loose Live, what?
Letting Loose Live. That's with a period between each word. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention
Letting.loose.live.
Yep, at gmail.com. I'm bad. I'm bad at this.
You are bad at this.
Letting.loose.live.
Like, you should have told me about that, because then I could have been like...
You're right. I should have told you about that.
There's a lot of things he should have done but didn't do. Oh, well.
Yeah,
I could have been
I
like-
had this entire show on my shoulders with everything else that's going on in my life. Yeah. It's...
Oh, exactly.
Are
I'm
we
the only one
really
on
doing
camera
this
doing
right
that,
now?
so
I know.
they're like, "Why is he doing that?"
Our technical...
He's busy putting the email up.
Yep. And English
There
is
we
hard,
go. Oh,
apparently.
yay, he got it. There's
And
like no spelling.
I
errors in
forgot
that
how to
for
do
once.
English.
I'm
well.
still the only one on camera now.
That's okay. They don't want to see me anyways.
There we go.
Oh, no,
Hey,
I'm back.
Look at that.
Oh, no.
You know how hard that is to do on the fly? Come on now.
So yeah, that's where you can reach us at.
I'm looking for the fly. Hold on.
live@gmail.com or on Facebook. You can also check out our other media sources. For me, that would be Stay Tuned Gaming. It's a podcast with me, my buddy Austin, and Dave. We haven't made any new episodes lately, but good content. Yeah. Flash it like live nudes.
Wow.
Whoa!
And it took a turn.
And
no.
now it's going loose. We're letting everything
that
hang
comes from
out.
Beetlejuice,
Wait, if that's
'cause
going
you remember,
loose-
if you remember the scene in Beetlejuice when he's at the house and it says live nudes, and it's flashing back. and
Oh, yeah. The zombie... Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
forth. That's what I was referencing. Not a strip club in real life. Certainly not.
Michael Keaton, you are not.
No, I've got a beard.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I love Michael Keaton. I love that movie. So any media you guys want to put out there, like your podcast?
The best podcast ever?
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
What about... Oh, wait, I'm part of that one. Yeah.
Wow. I'm biased, okay? No, Stay Tuned Gaming is a good podcast. We have our own, Brandon and I, Entertainment Containment. Just like Stay Tuned Gaming, it's found on Spotify, Apple Music, or not Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Bullhorn, all that stuff, Anchor, FM.
Yep, pretty much anywhere you can get your podcast.
His is gaming oriented. Ours is. It's an entertainment news. We talk about entertainment news. We talk about new music, and then whatever else happens to pop up at that time, and it gets a little crazy.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Especially when it gets hijacked by people that are supposed to be in class in college and they hijack it.
Hey, you know what? It makes for good entertainment.
Yeah.
Does it?
Oh, did you listen to that episode?
I'm a really bad
It's-
studio manager. I should be listening to everybody's stuff, but I just have not had chance. I'm going
It gets
to, though.
crazy, yeah. So I'll
got
plug the
attacked.
studio.
What?
Unplug the studio. If you're in Northeast Ohio and you want to do a podcast of your own, or maybe you want to do a live feed like we're doing now, come on down here to the studio located in Mentor Lake, Ohio.
Yep.
Yes.
Be
Or you
fun.
can contact us at aayeohio.com.
I'm not putting that on there. I already did that.
I'm just saying. It's not hard. A-A-Y-E-O
H.
H.
IO.com.
I was doing it because if I said OH,
IO!
that's what would happen.
Yeah.
They're playing Penn State today.
Anyone
I know they
listening
are.
in earbuds, I feel so bad for you right now.
No, I have it maxed.
No, that's
It
good.
cuts out. It doesn't go
It's just
live.
louder in our
Loud.
headphones.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So everybody's
right,
got
so-
their podcast out there?
What is first? What is the first thing on
All right.
our agenda?
So, well,
The first
we've
thing on
gone
our
through
agenda
most of
was
that.
introduction.
But
So.
what we're going to do now is we're going to tell some horror stories from the entertainment
Once upon a
side.
time.
So,
Wait a second.
uh-oh.
You're gonna tell what kind of stories?
Horror. Wow. Yeah. I don't have like my big foam knife on me.
See,
I took them all out of the
one.
car because
I
I've got a show
should have
today.
thought
so-
about that, and I didn't play that. I could have played that soundbite last night. So my wife dressed up. We went to a Halloween party last night. My wife was dressed up
These are the
as
stories.
a cat. And she
love
had
that.
blood all over her face and whatnot. And her cousin jokingly said she looked like roadkill. So, and I had a shirt that said Curiosity. And it had some claw marks on it. And it was Curiosity killed the cat.
Why did you kill Cat?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not admitting to anything.
Tonight at 6 o'clock news.
Shut up! No!
If you're listening, Kat, you might want to be careful.
I don't think she's listening anymore. She ran away.
I
No.
ran away. I had,
All right, so who's going to start it off with a horror story?
mine is mildly inappropriate for younger audiences, so parental discretion is advised.
Oh, boy.
Now you have to start.
I'm going to. I am.
Yep.
So mine is a story about how I was at a trivia show, and someone was desperate for answers.
Oh, boy.
The lady in question had come up to me.
No names.
I'm not.
Okay, just
And asked me, "Is there any way you could give me some answers?" And I go, No, I can't give any answers out. That'd be unfair to everybody else. But what if, we went to the bathroom? And I'm like, no, thank you. And at that point, she reached down and grabbed me in my no square.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
And I pulled away from her and I said, "Hey, nope, I'm a happily married man. You will not get answers, and that is the fastest way to get yourself kicked out of here." And she goes, "Oh, come on, it's just for fun." And I go,
wow.
"Oh no, it's not."
Wow.
So, yeah, that was the first time this person had come on to me and has done so multiple times since. And yeah, every time it's like, nope, back off, married man. I don't, nope, no, thank you.
See, that reminds me of a show that happened
oh god,
once.
here we go.
And this wasn't really a horror story, but it kind of goes. It was
Look,
just
the
a
show
random
microphone
Saturday
with his
night.
nose.
It was just a random Saturday night that I was working, and so was Brandon. Brandon was there too, and we were at this bar, and this group of drunk girls, and I felt bad because I think Brandon kind of had the hots for one of them, and
Why am I always put on the spot here?
well, because she wasn't interested in you. And I don't know what made me appealing. Maybe because I was wearing a wedding ring. Because for some reason, wedding rings attract people.
No, they do?
Yeah,
Get me one! I need one! I think I'm just gonna start wearing one around town now. Yeah, come make me cheat on my wife.
It's not even so much the wedding ring. It's
Name's
as soon as
Jill.
you're married, every girl knows and knows that other women are attracted.
Is there
to
like
it.
a bulletin that goes out?
I
No,
gotta
it's
do
a-
that
it's a
then.
Smell. It's like every girl knows that as soon
smell.
as a guy is married, someone else is attracted to him. That must mean that there's something to like about him.
Well, he liked this one girl, and she was not having it. In fact, her and her friends started serenading me.
Wow, that was a horrible decision on you or on them.
Was this during the whole part of my life?
Kinda shortly after.
No, it wasn't shortly after because I was messed up after that. I was messed up after that breakup.
It was after that because you were single.
It was probably at
I was
least
single
a year
but
or
not
two
ready
after.
not ready to mingle.
It
Yeah.
was
You
probably
have
2
been
years after.
mingled.
2 years. That really messed me up for a couple years.
I know.
It was
to watch what
probably
I
about,
was here for it.
I'd say it was about 3 years after.
That's another horror story I get to tell him.
Oh, no names.
No,
I don't want to.
no,
I-
only yours. But continue.
All right, so should I actually do the horror story now?
The horror story, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, probably should.
All right, so Terry and I actually had the pleasure of doing two events at the same time at the same location, just on separate floors. And my event started earlier than his, so he was downstairs to actually watch this happen.
I got to chill out and watch.
Mine was a
yeah.
wedding.
It was fun.
Where was
And,
this at?
It was on a floating location.
Okay. we're not allowed to give venue names.
I know I didn't. I mean, if he wants to, he can tell.
Venue
Okay, so
names, I
mine-
think, is okay.
Depending on the story. So this one, it was on the Good Time 3. We both
Yep.
had an event. He had
Oh no!
He had
one.
Yep. I got the pictures. I got receipts.
he had a reunion upstairs.
Okay.
And I had a wedding on the main deck and, of course, the ceremony that happened on the third and fourth deck. So I was stationed down on the main deck, and right in front of me on the stage was their cake. And it was this elaborate cake. It was very, very nice. And it was Disney themed.
Beautiful. Beautiful cake.
And I don't know if that was the cake. It was very nice, but it had a very
How many tiers is that?
It was a 3-tier cake with a very heavy ceramic Mickey and Minnie topper on the top of the cake. And I don't know if it wasn't made well or what it was, but for some reason the cake topper was so heavy that
I showed my mother the cake.
Yes.
My mother is obviously, she makes cakes.
Yes.
So she does wedding cakes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And I showed her the cake and she says, no wonder why it didn't hold up. There's no support.
Yeah.
Because it's a double, each layer of that cake was a double layer.
Yep.
So it's double. And then
Actually, triple. They were triple layer.
they were triple layers?
Yeah.
It was a tall cake. Like each
No,
layer
like
was
each-
probably like 6 inches.
Wow.
It was a
So there
tall
was
cake.
no support in the middle. When
Yeah,
you
they
have
didn't-
when you do a cake like that, you got to have some support in the middle.
And of course, being on a boat, it rocks a little bit. So as it was
Lean with
rocking,
it, rock with it. Lean with it, rock
Oh,
with
we
it.
can't do Terry's camera. It's up on the
Nope,
wall.
mine's up on the wall, so I just have to kind of, ooh.
so of course the boat is rocking and it's this heavy topper. Well, let's just put it this way. This is what the cake ended up looking like.
I mean, why am I laughing at that? It's so bad.
Well, there is a golden or a silver lining to the story, though.
Well, yeah, the bride and groom did not seem too upset, but
It wasn't
this all happened while they were up on the third deck doing their ceremony. So I'm down there. There's a deckhand with me. Terry's right on the other side of the wall.
You're doing, and you were doing they were radioing down to you to
Yes.
change the
I'm
songs,
playing
right?
all the music from
Oh
the
my
first deck,
gosh.
and they're trying to radio me, and I'm panicking, trying to fix the cake because I'm the only one there that can apparently do that. He's standing out on the gangway looking in and just watched the cake topper go.
Thud. It was.
But the cake topper didn't break, right?
no,
No.
it's heavy porcelain. Like,
Well,
it was
yeah,
a
but it could.
solid
I mean,
porcelain topper.
depending on where it falls, like it still break.
It hit all the tears on the way down, so the
It
tears
slowed
of
down.
the cake
It slowed
broke
down a
its
lot.
fall.
I'm so sorry. That makes me so
Well,
sad. I
the
want to
s-
cry like a
the
cake.
silver
Tears.
lining, if you don't mind me saying,
Yeah, go ahead, please.
was that the cake topper fell down the back side
Yes.
of the cake instead of the front side where their names were. So it was on the back, so no one except those that were behind the cake could actually see that it had been.
I gotta see
Like,
if they have
practically
video
destroyed.
footage.
And one of the
of
deckhands
Patrick
came up.
just going.
There's no video footage of it.
And one of the
unfortunately.
deckhands
Sure there
came up
is.
with
I
a
thought
knife,
about it.
tried
No.
Security
smoothing.
cameras right there.
Oh, well, maybe the security camera.
The deckhand tried smoothing over with a knife, trying to fix the frosting, and it.
Okay, let's
wait,
be
wait.
honest here. He wasn't trying to smooth over the ice from the cake topper. He was trying to smooth over the icing from your fingers going.
No, because I did
Just
not.
kidding.
I did not.
Just kidding.
I didn't catch it happening in time to even,
Whoa.
attempt a rescue.
It wasn't icing, it was fondant.
Yeah, it was fondant.
So.
I'm not very fondant of that.
But luckily, like I said, the bride and groom were not angry. It worked out. It was just funny because they're doing the ceremony and the radio contact I have, I'm like, hey, we have a problem here.
Well, it didn't help that there was a guy across the way at the bar singing, what was it? The one song that you were yelling at me, like, can you go over and see if he'll stop?
Oh, yeah, they're doing a ceremony on the third deck and there's this, what do they call him? A troubadour.
a street performer.
Yeah.
Playing music with a amp and all that. So.
On his and he's over across the parking lot, but he's loud enough that I can hear him over my music.
And you guys were doing a ceremony in dock?
Uh-huh.
Yep. And this guy's singing about like getting down and all that, and it's just like, really, there's a wedding there, my dude. Could you just relax for a second? Like, he's serenading the girls up on the second floor of the next bar over. It's just like, dude, chill. You ain't gonna get none while there's a wedding going on.
Especially
You
when
never know. You could pick up some.
Especially when you have what looks to be your girlfriend standing next to you.
Yeah, well, standing's a strong word. She was pretty much sitting the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
She was sitting there when we got there, sitting there when we left the dock, and then
And they
sitting
were still there when we got back.
I don't think she could walk. So,
Hey, boy.
Brandon,
Yes.
you have an entertainment story for us.
Yeah, it's on the boat again.
Oh, Jesus. I almost went with a boat story, too. That's the worst part about it.
The crazy thing is, the craziest thing about the boat, which was so cool, and I think, the captain over there, and again, no names, I think the captain and the owner of the vessel, and it's so cool because this was our first year on the boat, so we were able to do a lot of cool things that we never got to do before.
Yeah, we also saw a lot of things we've never seen before.
Well, yeah, I know that too.
I've been called a lot of things I've never been called before.
Hey.
So it's crazy because this is the one venue that you can pull into the parking lot, park your vehicle. Right. My venue's not here yet.
Multiple occasions.
You pull into the parking lot and you wait for your venue to come to you. I've DJ'd on cars, I've DJ'd on trailers, I've DJ'd in vans, I've DJ'd in I have not DJ'd on a truck yet. That'd be cool. Inside of a box truck with a roller rink.
That'd be like super dangerous. It sounds like some jackass stunt that you want to recreate.
It is.
Oh, I know it is. I'm saying you want to recreate it?
No. But
Go get a box truck. We can do this.
hey, I know somebody. But
I know
no,
a guy.
seriously, right? But
I got a
seriously,
box
that's what's
truck
been
guy.
really cool about it. It's been really cool.
Yeah.
Because and everybody on there was phenomenal this year. I was so happy, all the staff and everything. I kind of missed it. But anyways, on to my horror story.
Horror.
Enunciate.
When it comes to horror, you have to enunciate because otherwise you're just telling horror stories. and it's not okay.
I'm in Cleveland, so
He said it. This guy
I'm
said
just,
it,
hey,
not me.
it is what it is. Okay, so I'm on the boat, and it's Friday the 13th in August. Friday the 13th in
I
August.
think we both know the story, but it's so funny.
I know.
Friday the 13th in August, okay? And the captain comes up to me, and the captain comes down. He says, hey, we're delaying departure. We're going to depart 15 minutes later. And one of the lead people on the boat was like, hey, look, if we're departing 15 minutes late, we need to come back at the same time because we have a band still coming on for the second cruise, and they need that time to set up. So we depart only 10 minutes late because of the storm. He's like, oh, Friday the 13th, I'm really not superstitious or anything, but we are in the middle of Lake Erie on a moving vessel that happens to be steel, and there's electricity.
Thank you. I feel validated here.
But it's fine because we're okay, right? So
I'm not superstitious, but it's like
Right?
the opening to
Exactly,
every
yeah.
horror movie out there. I'm not superstitious, but there are
But-
witches.
right. So we
Let's
get
hide
to
behind the chainsaw.
Why can't we just get in the car? Terrible movie or commercial. Anyways, so we're going to go out. So we get ready to go out. Now we're by Burke. Okay, that's where the good time docks. We get almost to the end of Burke, and I look behind me, and the city of Cleveland is gone. Totally gone. You can't
Invasion of
see
the City Snatchers.
You cannot see the city. The city skyline. You can see everything, and then all of a
You know, it's
sudden,
called
Burke
Cloverfield.
disappears. I'm like, uh-oh, not good. I grab the plastic bags. I grab the plastic bags. I'm starting to cover things up. And they have on the second deck, I was on the second deck, so we're halfway open, right? They have the screens that come down on the side. And people, because the rainwater was coming into the side, they were starting to pull them down. And we're trying to tell them no, because it makes the boat a giant sail. So finally we get positioned around the corner, and here... That was me.
Look at that rain.
Thank
Wow,
God.
that is a lot. That looked like scratches on
totally
his phone, but that is 100% the rain.
No, and literally, thank goodness for these people. I know I'm showing faces. You probably shouldn't show faces on there like this, but it was so crazy. The rain was just coming completely sideways, and we were totally drenched. Me and one of the people on board. It was just great. It was so awesome, but scary at the same time. Because I can hear on the radio, we have the radios going through our ears. I can hear on the radios, deckhands, make sure you're watching the break wall. It will disappear, but just make sure you watch for it. And I'm like, wait, the break wall's going to disappear? Out of nowhere, you cannot see the break wall. Like, I don't know if I don't think I have pictures of it.
Did the rain look something sort of kind of
people.
like this? I don't know.
Kind
I'll
of.
start that video over. I mean, it would. That was a couple weeks ago,
Kinda,
downtown
yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
It was not exactly like that, but I mean, it was crazy. It was just because you're out on the water, so it was coming. And what Captain was trying to do is position the boat. I understand what he was trying to do. He was turning the boat, but when he was turning the boat, that's when all the rainwater hit the side of the boat. He was trying to turn it so he faced into the wind, so the wind would go around the boat instead of below the boat. So it was just crazy. You know, rain and electronics don't mix.
No, they do not.
But I will tell you this, everything, we lost absolutely no electronics in that.
Nice.
Lucky you. I ruined a
Congratulations.
computer once at a wedding because of a freak last minute.
It only takes
torrential
one
downpour.
drop.
Yeah, it does.
That raindrop hits the right spot, and it's just God.
Done.
All right, Terry, what about you?
I already gave my story.
Oh, you did? Really?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
the first one to go.
Oh.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Parental discretion advised.
Yeah. So, anything else?
Trying to think of like another horror story somewhere.
Well, that video that I just showed you guys, that downpour.
Yeah.
I was helping another DJ set up for his show. So that downpour happened, and then I got up and I left, and that was the night I had my car accident.
Right, that's right. You know, and you were helping a DJ within our own company.
I know.
You know, sometimes we even help DJs that are not part of our company.
Yep.
I was at a location, where was I at? In Eastlake. What is that one right off the shoreway? Patrician.
Yes.
Yes, Patrician. I was in that venue, and I was in the front hall, the smaller one, and there was another DJ in the back hall, and they had 2 ceremonies to perform right out there in that breezeway right there. They had 2 ceremonies, and they were back to back within 15 minutes of each other, and I'm already set up because our ceremony was first. I contacted the other DJ because I found out who it was. I contacted him and I'm like, hey, dude, I already have my stuff set up. You're more than welcome to just use my stuff. Because 15 minutes of me tearing down and 15 minutes of him setting up, something's
gonna be
gonna
chaos.
It was complete chaos. So I just let him use my equipment. Granted, I didn't charge him anything for it or anything like that. But to me, I just didn't care because I wanted my wedding to go off successfully, but I also wanted my equipment to come back safely and for me to, jump and try to put everything away. What if when you rush, stuff gets broken. And that's what I didn't want to happen.
This together.
Really? Really?
I have a plethora of random music knowledge.
I think we should start talking. Maybe next time we should talk about
Talk
a little-
stock.
stock about some
Lock,
wedding
stock,
stuff.
and two smoking barrels.
You always want to talk about weddings.
Well, I mean, we're in wedding booking season. So that's
We're
why I'm
always
kinda
in
like that.
wedding booking season.
No, this is the prime time.
Yeah, no, he's not wrong.
I know. You always want to talk about
Well, what do
weddings.
you want to talk
I
about?
don't know yet.
I know what I want to talk about.
What?
Stuff.
And things, and putting stuff in things and things and stuff.
Yes.
Wow. How long have we been doing this for today?
I have no idea.
don't know.
You've got the time.
It doesn't tell you what timer it is. It doesn't tell you.
I don't know.
It doesn't say anywhere.
I'd say we've been at this for about.
Oh, son of a gun! It does
45
tell you.
minutes.
I didn't know that.
It's on OBS there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we've been going at this longer than we anticipated.
47.
Yeah.
We like to try to keep them for shorter than an hour, so I think we're pretty good there.
Yeah.
If you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, let us know because
There's Facebook. You can contact All About You Entertainment on Facebook. And here it comes. You could also email letting.loose.live@gmail.com.
See the
See, I'm
nice
getting
little
better.
graphic right
Yeah,
there.
that nice basic graphic. letting.loose.live@gmail.com. You can contact us there. Give us any suggestions, and we can put them on.
And that's
for
with
the show.
2 T's and 2 O's.
Yep, 2 T's, 2 O's.
I did spell it right? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Because I had to do that like super
I gotta
fast.
double check. I'm pretty sure you got it right. I forgot.
hot.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I did it 2 T's, 2 O's. This was so last minute put together. I think all of us woke up this morning.
Really
and were
wasn't last minute. It just approached us very, faster than we wanted it to approach. So
I know that I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh.
Am I crazy in thinking October
want
kind
to
of
be
went
here?
really fast?
no,
You
this
are not
entire
alone.
year went fast.
This last week, it seems like it just has flown by. I can't remember anything about it.
Well, each one of us had 4 or 5 shows this week. So it's been quick. So,
I mean, yeah,
Nice.
It's
All
been,
right.
It's been
Well.
busy. So, anything you guys want to say?
No, I think that's it for me.
is it nap time?
Good.
We will be
I
back.
guess you can go to nap because you don't have a show today until
Yeah.
I'm gonna just book him for the show.
No.
You're going to
Oh,
Willoughby.
yeah, you're gonna.
You explain that to my wife.
You're gonna do that. That's gonna be. a
She's
bad-
not watching right now, so
She is.
no, she's not.
Oh,
she said
did she
she's
leave?
going into hiding.
Yeah, she's going to hiding because Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh,
She was
All
playing
right.
off of you guys.
gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
We will be back in 2 weeks. That would be the 13th of November.
Cool.
Is that? That's not a Friday, is it?
That's a Saturday.
Oh, it's a Saturday.
At noon on
at
Saturday.
noon. Yes,
We'll be
hopefully at noon.
closer
on
to noon.
Saturday. So you've got 2 weeks to get in any advice or any suggestions.
Recommendations.
Yep, recommendations or suggestions. And yeah,
Who knows? Maybe we'll have some ideas.
yeah.
There you
we'll,
go.
We'll be coming up with ideas, and we'll always take suggestions as well. So this is Letting Loose Live. DJ's Letting Loose Live. I'm Terry,
Yeah, pat my hand.
And I'm Brandon.
and we'll see you later.
Technical director.
Why did I just lose sound? All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.